So our topic was words, and the thing we figured out really quickly is like we all use words. That's really broad, and so we, instead of kind of narrowing it down into themes because we weren't that smart, what we actually did was we listed all of the authors. We actually did it like a proper literature review, and we had like 30 names up on a whiteboard, and we kind of compared and contrasted. And the names started with Virgil and ended at like Derrida, Stuart Hall. So we've got like over 2,000 years worth of relevant theory to the topic of words that needs to be incorporated somehow into some kind of training need. We had a really interesting, varied discussion. We did try and kind of break this down. We talked about ideas of translation, ideas of communication as kind of fundamental to the research that we were doing, and the really kind of long history of the relationship between language and thought and how that affects our research. But actually, as we broke it down more and more, it became more and more obvious that there wasn't a way of effectively dealing with 2,000 years worth of language and thought, and that it actually applies to everyone here, not just to the people in the words and language group. Words and language is something that is relevant to all of us. So we came up with...
slide 2, which in our heads was, well, we kind of skirted around the issue of what we could do with the resources that Chase are helpfully offering. And to begin with, we looked at the idea of an online forum, and I think the blog idea is a really good idea. We looked at writers' retreats and workshops that could be run, but we eventually came around to the idea of a kind of mini conference, like a brief encounters conference.
Nice.
So where everyone would give a 10-minute paper. All you would do is submit your name and a title. We'd all collate those. It would be tacked onto one of the events that were already run by Chase. It'd be an extra day, and so it wouldn't be mandatory. It would just be if you were presenting a paper, you would stay on the extra day. It would be not kind of classified into panels in a strict way, so it wouldn't be so kind of inhibiting like that. But it would mean that all of us would learn more about what each other are researching, and therefore we could kind of take out of that the intricacies of how our work overlaps. So yeah, that's what we were kind of thinking of, wasn't it? Is there anything I've missed?
No, I think that covers it.
Okay.
Cool, thanks.
That's great, thank you. I mean, in the original bid plan, which won us the money, we were, one of the things we kicked around was making this a 2-day thing, which would run once a year, and then in the end we kind of decided it would be better to have a 2 times 1 day. But certainly the idea of kind of tacking something optional on like another half day or 3/4 of a day when we're either here or another event, we can certainly think about that. Yeah, great.
Love the title.
Yeah, brief encounters. Yeah, we did try. It was only after.
Genius.
It's only after we'd called the conference Encounters the first one that we had this discussion. What do you call the next one? Is it Encounters 2? Is a kind of like sequel? So we're just stuck with Encounters. It's kind of.
Yes, we should probably tell them when the next Encounters is going to be, because we've set a date now.
Yes, which is?
Which is the 6th of May at the University of Kent.
Okay, so
Yes.
we will let you know more formally, but you heard it here first.
Yes. Sorry, I was going to ask Paul to say that in his introductory words, and then I forgot. Sorry.
Yes. So we are, as you will have perceived, moving steadily round the consortium, and next will come Sussex after that.